Hi everybody, it's Sandy Smith-Leyva. This is another edition of Brain Food for Accounting Leaders. This is a really out there one for you today. It's called Biofeedback, and it is an area of expansion. Biofeedback, you may have heard these stories about monks in Asia who can control parts of their body, including their nervous system. They can actually control their body temperature. They're out there meditating with no clothes in the snow. You might have heard of those kind of situations. Well, believe it or not, it's pretty real for most all practical purposes. You actually can control parts of your body that doctors normally say that you can't. And you can do it to a minor degree just to kind of keep yourself calm. It's a stress reduction. It's also a very health-giving technique to learn. It's quite a fun thing to be able to say that you can actually control your blood pressure up and down. If you have these issues, it might change your life. Who knows? If you get really good at it, it's just another alternative way of helping your body be healthier. So some of the things you can control: blood pressure, body temperature, heart rate, perspiration, and breathing. Those are the things you can control. Breathing is the easiest, of course. Often we breathe so shallowly that we actually don't get the oxygen that our brain needs. And that's something that I do. First thing every morning when I wake up is take a lot of deep breaths, and I feel so much better. A lot of times if I have any kind of headache waking up, it gets rid of it immediately, and I don't need drugs. So that's another good thing. You can actually, this is actually how I started with biofeedback. I had horrible headaches, and I learned how to minimize and control them. So how it works: you are going to need to work with a doctor or a psychologist, a trained psychologist on this initially, to get the most out of it. They will hook you to a machine that has connectors for your fingers so that the probes can tell about your respiration and your perspiration and those kind of things. And they're connected to certain parts of your body. So you'll be kind of lying in a reclining chair, something like that. And then you'll see a screen, which is a line of activity that corresponds with all the different sensors that are going to your body. And then your psychologist will give you a meditation or something, it's called autogenic training. And they'll give you like a little tape to listen to, or they may actually say something out loud. And as it will relax you, it will teach you how to relax your body. You know, one of the people that worked with me said that there's certain people that don't even know how to relax parts of their body because they're just so disconnected with all of the mental work that we do. A lot of people are just completely disconnected from their body these days. So as you see the lines on the screen, your mind can actually learn how to relax and lower the line so that your blood pressure is reduced, etc., or your body temperature goes up. If your feet are cold, you can actually control that when you learn how to do it. You may need 3 sessions, you may need 8 sessions, you may need more, depending on what your personal goals are. And then after that, you can actually just call it up and do it on your own. All right. There is some kind of lay software out there for the regular person. I bought something called Healing Rhythms about 5 or 10 years ago. It's now under the name of Relaxing Rhythms by a company called Wild Divine, and you can play with it on your PC. It's just kind of fun to do it. If you want to do more research, I've got the keywords here for you to Google biofeedback software. So to get started, I really recommend that you consult a physician and look for a practitioner, but look for one that is trained in biofeedback and autogenic and not neurofeedback, and definitely not NLP, because that's something completely different. All right, or NLP, yeah. That's something completely different that doesn't have a scientific basis. So biofeedback is what you want to look for. And so be very careful when you look for a person and have fun with it. You'll soon be joining the monks in the snow with no coat. All right. See you next week.